Hey, hey. What's up, man? Getting some people rolling in. This is so cool. So, I just did my first Instagram live the other day and absolutely loved it. Obvious decisions to do it on YouTube too, right? So, if I'm holding the camera wrong or something, it's a learning process. Oh my God, your video. Thank you so much. You guys are incredible. You're incredible. What's up, brother? Come to California. I actually grew up in California. I can't even tell how much you guys are incredible. Wow, I should have done this a long time ago, huh? This is really, really cool. For those of you who don't know me and haven't seen my videos, my name's Eddie Pinero, and I'm the Your World Within sort of my baby. So for the past 5 years, I've been kind of sharing my thoughts and stuff on there. And yeah, I'm trying to connect with you guys now. It's been a long time. The longest stretch I've ever had since I put out a video. Almost, I think, 3.5, 4 weeks. Some people out there don't, man. A lot of people. You're right. You're right. When was my last run? Was yesterday with someone I met on Instagram Live. Actually, we did a little run down the Hollywood Boardwalk. His name's JC, and it was cool. It was good. It was cool to connect with people. Well, thanks, Robert. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. I am 31, almost 32 years old. I'm an old man now. How do I get my face in the middle of this thing? I've watched literally every video on your channel. Ashley, you are incredible. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing this more. Probably every day. Why not, right? Looking like I'm 22. Oh, man. So cool. Well, that's cool. That's cool. My videos are stories, you know, and stuff I've learned. So if they help me and they can help you, then that's everyone wins, right? Oh my God, I even have some quotes memorized. What's your favorite quote? Learning to fly in the... You know what's funny? So there are, like, as a creator, there are some videos that get like a lot of traffic, right? The big ones that most people know my channel for. It's always interesting when there's some video that you think kind of fell under the cracks, right? Under the radar, and people don't know about, and all of a sudden someone's like, but that one's my favorite. It's really a cool thing. I love that. Drew, so, oh, you like voices? It's a little poetry right there for you. I was just thinking, I don't have any money, but I would give an arm and a leg to come to the talk. Are you local? That's really cool. Hoping for an event closer to the West Coast. Yeah, so the plan is this is the first event I've ever done, and so I definitely want to start moving this to you know, to different areas, and I'll talk about that in a second. But story of a lifetime, man. That video, that was so fun. I went out with 2 friends to the West Coast, and we had no clue what we were doing. Just took our cameras out, and yeah, that was really cool. So I just released a video today called The One, and it's like I was saying, it's been a long time since I've put one of those out, and really resonated with me. It's about sort of the little things we do that become the big things. So when we have this sort of monumental situation that comes, right, the crazy, you know, hectic thing, it's instilled in us that we're awesome because we've fought the little battles over and over again. So it doesn't seem like a big deal. Thanks, Jack. Man, Jack, you've been watching for a long time too. Really cool. Dude, thanks for the extra ticket. I was just talking to a friend that wants to go to the event. Cricket! Nice! Can't wait to see you there. Oh, thanks, Melody. Hey, you're going to do an event in the UK? I would love to. You know what's sad? I've never ever been to the UK, so that's a must do. That's kind of an obvious one. Got to get over there. Footsteps. I love to go running. I love to go running. It must be great to think how far out your impact has reached. It's incredible. And this is why I want to do this, and I'm so excited. It's because, like, when you're a social media dude, like, I'm so, the numbers, right? The numbers drive your progress, but it's not numbers, right? And so that's why I love the emails and the messages and chatting with you, because it's not like we're all, you know, over these past 4 years have made incredible gains in our lives, and it's so fun to hear about it, you know? I would love to have you here in the UK, even promote you like crazy. Well, I'll get in touch with you when the ship starts heading that way, because it'll happen. Other video I like the most is happy all the time. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That was me just kind of rambling on for 15 minutes, huh? Tyler, what's up, buddy? Must do. Love to have a beer with you. Yeah, absolutely. Are you guys? Do you have I do have an Instagram. So it's funny. I have like a Your World Within account. So it's at your_world_within, and then I have an Eddie Pinero account. Louis, I appreciate you, man. Louis is a big runner. I see him on Instagram all the time. That guy is, man, persistent, out every single day. You have been my motive. Jose, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Cody, same. While I'm sleeping. That's cool. So a lot of you guys do Spotify, which is fun. I mean, that's been a more recent thing. Keep on inspiring us with your words. Thank you, buddy. I will. Moved to excellence a few years ago. Everyone share this lively. Wow, you guys, this is so cool, man. It makes me realize I should have done this a long time ago. I really should have. So I'll start doing it, I don't know, a couple times a week. Every day would be ideal. Your 1.5 video is the greatest speech. See, Cody, that's another example of one that just kind of fell away. And it's so interesting for you to say that. That's incredible, man. The Good Wolf has helped me through. So what'd you feed? Did you feed the Good Wolf today? You do, exactly. No better time than the present, man. No better time than the present. Yeah, today, so the past 3 weeks have been insane. I've been, I knew I wanted to do an event, but I didn't know how much went into it, and it's really consumed my life. I think it's gonna be incredible. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, I've sort of moved away from the videos for a little bit, jumping back in now. Through Hell helped me on one of my first runs. Tommy, you a runner now? Christian Rodriguez. Yo, what's up, Christian? I've seen you comment before, for sure. Hey, Sarah. What was the most challenging video that you did and why? I think The Power of the Human Mind. Do you remember that one? That one's way back. I didn't live in Florida yet. I was in Boston. But it was challenging because I was just at a very difficult time in my life. Kind of one of those pivotal fork in the road type things. And it wasn't a happy place. So I was like, dude, how do I write about this? How do I articulate it in a way that's authentic? You know, because I wasn't in a place where I could, I don't know, the energy I would omit wasn't sunshines and rainbows. So I really worked hard to get a message out that, you know, was talking about overcoming that difficulty and just looking at life a little bit differently and turning things around, because there's so much opportunity out there. And I think that was an epiphany, like writing it, listening to it, and just realizing, Ed, let's go. There's so much opportunity out there, brother. And so that was an important one for me. Sticks and stones helped me through my insecurities. It's funny how a little bit of advice or just an idea can do so much, right? How do you find your inspiration? I find it through a lot of ways. Sometimes walking, running, listening to music, movies, people, lessons learned. So a lot of the times, like, you know, it'll be an event, something that kind of kicks me in the ass, or a lesson learned, or a happy thing, or an emotional thing, and you just kind of take the lesson away from that state and becomes something that can help your life. I have so many, my family, my friends, Can you scroll back? Oh, you can. What's the great? That's what's great about. Jack, so I think every time I put 10 videos out, I throw them on a compilation album and I put them on iTunes, and I just hit 10, I think, with the one. So within about a week and a half or two, it's going to be on iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. What else? What are some questions you guys have? Do you work or study? I did. I actually went to college to study political science, and then I realized, I still enjoy it, but I realized, it's a little hostile. It's not the area I want to be in, so obviously took a different route. What was the biggest turning point in your life that made you start being so motivated? I think it was just realizing that I want more. Like, I don't know that there was an epiphany, but it was driving to work every day, not being happy, and thinking when did this become my reality, And so I decided I wanted to set out on a journey that would be fun, and I wanted to give myself an opportunity to fail. I just played it so safe that it was never a thing. And so I wanted to get a little adventurous, and then, with that, as you guys all know, comes difficulty and challenges. And that's without the motivation, all those stops along the way wouldn't. I took an acoustic guitar around Boston, and I played shows for a year, sometimes to no people in a room, right? And so that's the kind of stuff that if you're not motivated, you don't have the right messages coming in your head, it's very hard to push through. And I did, and I took a lot away from that experience. And so all those little things sort of snowball and become who you are. So I look at storytelling and motivation as a big part of that process. Do you make a living 100% from your videos? No, the videos are actually a small portion of it. The great thing about YouTube is, you do get some ad revenue, but that's pretty small. What it does do is it opens the door for you to meet people and network and other business opportunities, speaking opportunities. So it's springboard my business, right? That's the beauty of the platform. What's your advice to someone who hit rock bottom? So 99, everyone who has this epiphany or this growth or a turning point in their life, it always comes after rock bottom. And it's hard because in the moment it sucks, right? It's painful, but you have to know that 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, you'll look back and you'll realize that it was a blessing. It's sort of the painful thing you have to go through. My rock bottom was tough. It was tough. But it was the seed for everything, and I'm truly grateful for it now. At the time, again, it was agony, but I wouldn't be where I am without it. So those times are important. Let's see, maybe a few more minutes, and then how do you change your thinking to be stress-free? So I manage stress. I'm not stress-free. I'm a pretty high-strung person, and I think, running, doing things to sort of calm your mind. When you can take a step back and realize a lot of the things that we worry about and we're stressed out about, they're not that important, But you gotta take a step back and realize that. Otherwise, all the little detail flying around is crazy. How heartbreaking was it when you found YouTube removed running in the rain? Oh my God, that's so funny that you know that. That's cool. I was devastated. But this goes with the rock bottom question, right? So the first time I put out running in the rain, for people that don't know, I added some keywords in the bottom to kind of help it get traffic. I put running, motivation, stuff like that. And I guess you're not allowed to do that. And so the video finally starts taking off. Yeah, you are, man. I appreciate you. I really do. The video finally starts taking off and getting traffic, and I'm really excited. All of a sudden, YouTube gives me I don't think it was a strike, but it was some type of negative reinforcement. They removed the video and said you can't do that, and so the channel took another dive, and I was really bummed out. But then I wrote another video talking about it that did very well too. So you can turn any negative into a positive. Leonardo, all the way from Italy. How you doing, bud? Do you write what you were going to say or freestyle? So most of the time I write because I love the cadence and sort of the poetry and the feel of it. So I'll write the music or I'll license the music and I'll loop the music back and forth. and I'll know what I want to talk about, and I'll write over the music, because to me that gives it the emotion that really takes it home. That's sort of my favorite part. Whereas if I just go up and I talk and I freestyle, I could, and I don't think it would be terrible, but I don't think it would be as good or to my liking, you know. How hard do you work? This is my life. This is it. No kids, no wife, just your world within. So it's pretty important to me. I work pretty hard. Are you able to stay connected to your life purpose all the time? What's your life purpose? So my life purpose, I want to help people. I want to tell stories that inspire, and I try to stay connected, and I love it, so it's easy to, right? But there are times when you need balance, and I'll want to go out and, you know, chat with a friend or be social or do whatever. But for the most part, yeah, I mean, this is what I love to do. Naomi's event coordinator for Your World Within Live. She's awesome. She just popped in here. Hey man, when did you start making these videos? 5 years ago. First I did music, then this type of stuff, storytelling. What helped you overcome the naysayers that would rather you stay grounded? I think just the realization that, like, everyone's sort of in it for themselves, and to do something that makes other people happy, it's a lose-lose. Like, there's no value there. You got to do what makes you happy. You got it, man. Raw Intuition. That's another guy I've been pals with for a while. He's got a great channel. Hey, my favorite quote of yours is the one where you talk about how everyone gets the same mold of clay, but we use it differently. That's so cool, and it's so true. It's so true. A lot of people, when bad things happen, they dwell on it. A lot of others, you know, turn it into opportunity, turn it into good things. What do you think about life outside of Earth? I think statistically it exists. It has to. It has to exist. The universe is infinite, and to think we're the only planet with life, I don't know. I'm not buying it. Do you still hear footsteps behind you? Yes, I do. I do. I always do when I'm running or doing anything. You know. Hey, John. I saw something pop up about a podcast. I apologize, it like came too fast, but hey, I ship in September for the Navy, and your videos, I'll push myself when I'm. That's amazing, Brandon. Appreciate your service, brother. Hey, Roxana. Great music, man. Really inspires me to run to my max. I'm currently a high schooler in Texas. Well, thank you. Are you a runner? Eddie, is everything in life 100% temporary? That's an interesting question. I think everything's temporary. Hey, Celine. Are you going to be doing a podcast? So I thought about it. Here's the thing, and this is so interesting. It's like there are so many platforms that exist and that are beneficial and that I'd love to use, but I find it like too overwhelming. I want to tell a story in a simple way and do it consistently. And I did do a couple podcast episodes, and then I started thinking, like, I just want to live on YouTube and Instagram for right now. I may go back to that, but not at the moment. What inspired you to do The Rabbit Hole? I just love writing that stuff, right? I mean, and thanks for the question, Eric. Yeah, it's a little out there, right? It's a little different, and I wanted to push myself creatively, and I teamed up with one of my good friends, Zach, who's a brilliant videographer, and man, that's probably one of my top 3 videos. I had so much fun doing that, just really outside the box. So I'll probably do something similar soon. What made you write I Will Succeed? Because I love that one. I don't remember the story behind that one, actually. I'll have to get back to you on that. Ashley, what's up? We're Instagram pals too. You sure do help change lives for the better. I've been watching your videos 5 years. Wow, Grant's a long timer. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Big Boy Vic, I mean, you've seen every single video. That's so cool. Will your event be live streamed? So yes, I'm working on that. What we're gonna do for sure is record it and make it available after the event. So working on the logistics of that. And I should probably take a second and talk about that. I don't know if anyone here is local, but the event is coming up. It's 2 weeks now, believe it or not. So Saturday, September 7th at Margaritaville down the street. And it's gonna be really cool, guys. So I got Evan Carmichael speaking, Brian Breach, Monica Reyes, a couple guys I did TED Talks with, Catherine Nash, the Hyper Conscious Podcast kids, good buddies from Boca Raton, 2 Marines, 1 Mike guys, one of my business partners, Terrence McMahon, just lots of people that have real, like, similar to me. It's why I resonate with them, I think, is because they were all in situations where they weren't happy. And I don't know if it was necessarily rock bottom, but it was a realization like, this isn't what drives me. And they all made decisions to, you know, turn their lives around and started businesses and did a lot of incredible things around what they love. And it's so hard to do that, you know, having gone through that. I just remember the ups and the downs of that. And so we want to talk about it. And that's what the event's going to be about. So I think there's going to be a lot of really cool tips, lots of great advice and networking and stuff like that. So if you're in the area, you gotta shoot by. You gotta join us. It'll be a blast. Hey Eddie, my kids and I love you so much. My youngest Elena fights every day through a rare disease, and yours. Oh my God, that's so incredible. I'm sorry for that. She sounds like an awesome human being. Dream. Yeah, I'll do another an audio compilation soon for sure. Probably like I was answering with Jack in the next week for sure. Oh, you are a runner. I run for Southlake. It's a 6A school. Really cool. Really cool. Marissa, thank you for telling that story. Truly, that's awesome. I'm happy that I can have a positive impact with you guys. Yes, sheep stay within the confines of what they know. There's my buddy Tom Pace. Looking forward to the live event. I can't wait to see you. So Tom and I, we ran across Texas, and that was a pretty crazy thing. That was a blast. And we're going to run from El Paso to, I think San Diego's the goal. And I apologize. I keep looking at these things and messing up the camera here, but so yeah, Tom and I have done quite a bit of running. He's a great guy. Give him a follow if you're interested in some great business tips. What's your advice to overcome laziness? I think laziness is a symptom. I think it's not the problem. I think when you're energized and you're doing something you really enjoy doing, laziness isn't an issue. So I think if you find yourself lazy, you take a step back, right, and you ask yourself, well, why? What is it that drives me, and how can I start slowly moving my life in that direction? It never fails. Every time I feel like I'm being lazy or lethargic, it's like, well, because you're not excited. So why are you not excited? Because you're not putting yourself in a position to win and to do things that really, you know, make you glow. So that's how I'd position that. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna hop off, grab a little dinner. But this was really cool, and I'll definitely start doing this more. I'm going to do it on Instagram Live as well. So at your world within, or at your_world_within, and join me there. And if you're around Hollywood on September 7th, it's going to be incredible. So make sure you stop on by. All right, take care, guys. It's so funny. I don't even know how to close this thing. Oh, man. There we go. Take care.